Hi, I'm Sue Tiger from Tiger Gardens. Today I'm at County Market in Southwest Champaign because, first of all, I live about a block away. Second of all, they have this wonderful display of all this canning equipment. Have you ever wondered how to use all this stuff? I'm going to take you through it. They have all these jars of every size, just everything that you would need. And 8-ounce jars are even competitively priced. You try and get them under $1 a jar, but really that's been since before the pandemic that those were the prices. So $12.99 for a case is a very good price. Meyer, $14.99. $13.44 at Walmart. Menards, $11.99. And $11.99 at Rural King. But then they also have lids, small lids, wide lids, Mrs. Wages, pectin, other gadgets for jars, vinegar, and pickling salt. Actually used in making pickles. You soak your cucumbers overnight for 24 hours and then they have good crunch. Pickling salt is also used in salsa. There's just another package of pickling salt. And the good news is, it's on clearance. Now we have pectin. There are actually 3 kinds of pectin. For jams and jellies with regular sugar, for jams and jellies with no sugar or reduced sugar, or a sugar substitute, and then liquid pectin, which is what my husband and I use almost all the time. Really, the only difference between liquid pectin and powdered pectin is when you use it in the jam and jelly making process. Citric acid is used in canning tomatoes. They're a low acid vegetable, and you need to bring the acid up so that they're safe in the canning process. These Mrs. Wages recipes are the bomb. Hot salsa, all I need are tomatoes, pickling salt, tomato paste, and this mix, if I want to do it quickly. We just made this pasta sauce. In fact, it's fantastic. The pizza sauce is really good too, but you'll need to add a lot of tomato paste. The bread and butter pickles recipe is special to me because I used it to win 2nd place at the Illinois State Fair. Now this is super exciting, the Mrs. Wages competition. Anything that you entered up here that you used a Mrs. Wages recipe for, just mark that down, and then that was entered into a second competition. And I got 2nd place for bread and butter pickles. And then we have sweet pickles. I am not at all sure why that's a smaller package than the bread and butter pickles. Both work just fine. These are lids without the bands, so you have to get the bands or rings. I am going on record. These lids are one-time use. Use them one time and toss them. They are 43 cents a lid, or $5.19 for 12 of them. And if you're going to save money in canning, this is not where you want to do it. Think of it. You are preserving your hard-earned, freshly grown produce. Do it right the first time. One-time use. These sip and straw lids are outstanding because they're super hard plastic. So are the straws. So your wonderful creations, you can just drink up right away. More lids for wide mouth jars and regular mouth jars. It's important though that you know that this is 5% acidity. You will find vinegar with 4.5% and you need 5. Do you need all this stuff? Not at all. But the stuff you do need, they have.